Now, you know when I'm putting on my lipstick like this, some feelings is about to get hurt. You see how red it is? It's about to get hot in here. You guys are like, you already look hot, Kenysha. Are you okay? I'm good. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kenysha. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, my loves. Welcome back. Now listen, truth hurts. I'm warning you. I've been hearing some rumblings. I've been hearing some rumblings on the YouTube streets talking about this Louis Vuitton X Murakami launch, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it because I was just like, the past 3 years, I remember Louis Vuitton had so many collaborations and rollouts, right? Feel it with me. The new denim collection where it was like that dark blue navy denim. You guys remember that? That was a few years ago. And they came out with the Marc Jacobs denim collection, right? That was also from the 2000s. That was a huge deal. That was a huge rollout. That was the denim remix. That I think just happened like last year. Then they had Tyler the Creator. They did a collaboration with Tyler the Creator. They did a collaboration with Kusama. I remember all of the collaborations was popping. You also know what I remember? You know what else I remember? I remember 4 months ago putting a video out there saying, could you imagine if Louis Vuitton multicolor came back? Hello? I'm always with my community trying to be upfront, give you guys the information so you can be on your P's and Q's, right? Be planners like me, because we're picky and we know what we want, or at least we try to know what we want. Imagine now, my surprise, when Murakami relaunches 20 years later, and I'm pretty sure we had warning about it. I was trying to give warnings about it. That video only did about 1,000 views, so obviously I need to do much better. You guys can help me with that by liking and subscribing if you like what you're hearing and seeing and you like my channel. Like and subscribe, share, so we can get the information out there to all of the other trendsetters. Yeah, I was ready. I feel like I was ready for this drop, this release. Like, I keep hearing Louis Vuitton fumbled, this drop was a disaster, this launch was no good. And I'm just like, well, what is different about this launch from those other launches that I just laid out happen literally only between now and a few years ago? Like, literally all those happened within 3 years' time. What is different? Why are you guys not prepared? Why are you guys not ready? I recall sharing the coming vision of multicolor and asking who would be interested in the collection. What's going on here? 1,000 views, and now all of a sudden we've got people coming out of the woodwork complaining about this launch. It just makes me feel like, is it already in 2025 about to be about the negativity? Can we not be happy? Because if you pay attention to influencers, luxury YouTubers, channels like myself and others who talk about what's coming, then prepare yourselves for what's coming and don't wait till launch day to get up in there if you don't have to spend history and then be complaining that you couldn't get the items that you wanted. That means preparation is going to be even more key for you than it is for someone like me. You do not have a relationship with a client advisor, and you know you do not have a relationship with a client advisor, and you see a video 4 months in advance of a launch, it's literally the hint to go and get you a client advisor. If you're like, well, I don't know how to go about that, go find a YouTuber to connect with to get you connected to a client advisor. If you don't know how to do that, find a friend who has a client advisor. If you don't know any of them, call Louis Vuitton customer service people and talk to a client representative and make them your new client advisor. Hello? Make them text you. Let's exchange numbers. This is how it all starts. And I don't even want to hear from anybody saying, Kenysha, you're being condescending, whatever. I'm laid off. I'm not getting income. 4 months ago, I said, let me pay attention if I want to get anything from this collection. Advisor, hello. Month 1, 2, 3 down, countdown. Hello. Okay. Is multicolor coming? Nothing. I heard nothing. For the past 3 months, she would not even tell me it was coming. Okay. You got to scrounge around and do your research as a YouTuber in order to bring it to you guys. So if we're going around and saying, no, we're hearing these rumors, and I'm literally saying to you, prepare, get yourself ready, prepare. I am like looking sort of at like, okay, why aren't you guys ready? So that's number one. Okay, like to Louis Vuitton now and give them some feedback too, because I understand the other side of this equation is, Kenysha, you got access to the pieces before anybody else did. All right, I did, but I also came on and showed you guys what I had access to so that you could still prepare. Okay, did I not do that? Did I keep it to myself and then all of a sudden pop up on here and be like, oh, look at these pieces I scored? No, I brought you guys the information I also had. Now, did I know about all these different levels of access that they have? No, I didn't know that. But what I'm going to say to you is, now that you know, be prepared. You know Cherry Blossom is coming in March. You know Cherries is coming in June. This is the chance, my friends. Lovelies, this is the chance. Don't have another repeat of crying and whining about not getting whatever it is that you wanted. Get on your good foot, get in touch with who you need to get in touch with, and get out there and secure the pieces that you want. All in all, I felt like the launch was good. I guess from a technology standpoint, what I can say is I like the different sequence of events that occurred to funnel people through the multicolor universe. I don't like that celebrities get access to these pieces in order to push the trend on us when we ourselves, I think, know whether or not we're interested in these pieces, because it's all nostalgia for the true Louis fans. I think what I don't like about Louis Vuitton sometimes with the collaborations is the amount of marketing done using celebrities to sort of push it onto us. Like, I don't need that as someone who knows what I want. So I think the question is, did you know you wanted these pieces? And if so, were you prepared to get it? Or did you just see these pieces all of a sudden start popping up on social media, and then you decided that you wanted it and you couldn't get it? Did you even have an opportunity to go into the store? Were you waiting in a line? You know, I'm curious about what were some of the experiences, so please drop your comments below. I generally want to know, because from my experience, I went in having a time set up, knowing what I was picking up. And I think when I was coming out, I did see a line coming out of Louis Vuitton because it was the launch of multicolor. And it was obviously for people who are trying to get in there and see the pieces and maybe buy one if they wanted to. But I will also say it was just so busy in general. When I was in the store, not everybody cared about multicolor, my friends. It was not the main focus for everybody. It was the main focus for, I think, a lot of people who follow this on YouTube or on social media. But a lot of people were in there just minding their everyday business. It's like the new year. After coming off a holiday, they were just in there minding their own business, shopping. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So again, I hate that there was all this confusion regarding the launch of the Murakami. And I just wanted to come out and address some of the comments, because I definitely feel like this was not very different from my perspective from other launches, with the exception that I got to see a website of the pieces that were coming in order to make a selection ahead of other people, which makes me wonder if last year and years prior, I was not receiving those invitations for the same reason as a lot of other people are not today. Am I offended? No, I didn't know what I didn't know then. But now with social media, it's like this instant access to information. You guys are knowing what we're knowing, and we're sharing it in such a way that it's creating a negative narrative. And I think before, we would never have known that these tiers existed unless we were talking about it. We would never have known there was different access points unless it was being talked about. And so it's just creating the division that feels like there's a division between classes and there's a division between people. And I really don't want it to feel that way, because my standpoint is like, you guys, you know, I'm someone who's laid off, who has to plan my spending ahead of time, like a lot of people, which I think is normal. And I have a limited budget right now, and I still wanted these pieces. So I just did everything that I could to make sure I could secure them, including forming a really good relationship with a client advisor, which again, if there are pieces that you want from Louis Vuitton and you like the brand, what's holding you back from creating a relationship or finding a way? I am even interested in, again, doing meet and greets this year to create that access point for people. If you don't have a client advisor, you're going to have to come and meet me in Philadelphia. You're going to have to come over here to Pennsylvania and get that access if you want it. But I'm here to give it to you, okay? I'm not here to gatekeep anything. Been a middle class, working everyday person like the next person doing my 9 to 5 until I wasn't, and I was laid off in 2023. But I still like the nice things. I still like what I like. And I'm sure when I get back on my feet again, I will still like what I like. So this is all a life of season, my friends. And we just got to learn how to adjust and adapt and better go with the flow. Just maximize our life and our way of feeling and our way of being. So that's my just words of wisdom that I wanted to give to my community and to my subscribers, members, viewers, and ear hustlers. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I hope you stay tuned until the next one. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Remember to subscribe here, and I will catch you in the next video. Always remember to like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is key. Sharing is caring. Remember that. If you share it and you're at the end of this video, put a heart emoji. Pink hearts for multicolor. Hello.